Previously on Your Championships Arctic Fundra Preview. Reigning champion Andrew Baker began his physical and nutritional preparation for the brutal tournament.
I only eat organic bananas.
A constant theme was his troublesome past with Eric Gosrud.
We have a bit of a love-hate relationship. He's teaching English, I guess, in Korea. Who really knows what he's doing?
And Eric's lack of respect for Andrew's golf game.
That's just something that, I can't overlook any longer.
Along with very bold predictions from the reigning champion.
I'm going to win the 2013 Arctic Fundra.
But with Eric Gosrud now back stateside, ready to continue his athletic
dominance. I want a few things in my life. Actually, my neck kind of hurts.
Living in the same childhood house with his brother Kevin, who has also returned home, along with every single pet known to mankind. Will the brothers recreate the golf magic they once had? Or will they simply lose their minds in preparation for the tournament at hand? This is Arctic Fundra 2013. Snow covers the ground here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. The local press has started to give the Fundra the notoriety it deserves. While our hero Eric Gosrud unpacks his life a day after returning from a year spent in South Korea.
Flight was delayed due to snow. Flew 13 hours, again couldn't sleep on the plane, so I hadn't slept in almost 30 hours at that point. Landed in Atlanta, Georgia. They informed me that Beyonce had a wonderful halftime show. Lovely flight attendant told me that. Then another 2-hour trip to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, close to home. And I saw my father for the first time in 1 year, and it's really emotional. I went in for a hug, and he said, "Eric, we have to go to State Farm." So that was the first thing Tom Gosrud said to me.
Also returning home from a journey out west, brother Kevin hasn't seen Eric since last February.
It was disappointing seeing Kevin.
Well, I saw Eric for the first time in over a year yesterday. Needless to say, I was jealous because my parents were hugging him. And I don't like to give up any attention. Boy, it's so tough to say who I miss more between Eric Gosrud and the Matt Gosrud Traveling Trophy. I like being around the Traveling Trophy. I loved bringing it around with me. I loved putting it in the passenger side, buckling it up. I loved taking it with me on errands. I like bringing Eric with me when I go places. It doesn't have quite the same effect. He's fun, I guess, sometimes, but at the same time, he's mean to me. He's kind of fake. The trophy's never fake. The trophy's always real to me. The trophy gets me things, so... in short, I guess the trophy.
Kevin, he puts a lot of effort into the way he looks, but lately, I don't know if it's unemployment or Portland, Oregon, but he just doesn't care anymore. Like, look at the guy. He's doing 4th grade math questions right now, and he hasn't showered in 3 days. It's kind of embarrassing. To be honest, it is.
No, 2 days.
2 days, I'm sorry.
I've been out in Portland, Oregon the past few months. I don't really know what I'm doing out there right now. I'm currently, I guess, an assistant stay-at-home mom / executive toy consultant.
If there is a similarity between me and Kevin, it's not height related.
Really, I don't have too many choices, Mom. I know these are all different sizes, but I'm one size and that's small.
I was born first, so any similarity, I think you can figure out who copied who.
Having been home for only a day, Eric tries to teach others the way of Korea.
In proper Korean squat, heels down, like this. It's very difficult to maintain for more than a couple seconds. Culture shock. Food is one thing. I'm not used to having so much cheese around me. It's strange hearing English. It's strange giving and receiving things with only one hand. I bowed to a woman at Dunkin' Donuts, so I'm not really used to American life yet.
Trying to transition from his favorite chopsticks to an American fork, Eric quickly becomes frustrated and retreats to the outside to enjoy a box of seaweed in his comfort zone. As Eric tries to relearn the sport of golf, he grabs his clubs and passes through the family's golf ball room, which serves as a constant reminder of his golf upbringing and his father, Tom Gosserud's creative and genius inventions.
Ugh. This is the tea keeper. It's instead of just putting a tea in your pocket, you instead put it in here, and then I think you put this in your pocket. This is a special St. Patrick's Day edition. Here we got a tea cup, not to be confused with a beverage. And he always makes things. He's made a spaceship cereal bowl at the age of 22, I think, that he had patented. This is the office caddy. Golf ball goes on top. Very clever, Tom, very clever. Final edition has a little magnet here that can pick tees up. And this is my personal favorite, the caddy cap. It goes right in your golf bag. It's Tom Gosser, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone knows who T. Goss is.
Eric also takes time to reflect on his natural tendency to win.
Matt Wrestler, Keith Daly game-winning shot, circa 2003. Remember that one vividly. This, I believe, was with Andrew Baker, actually, of all people. I really have something to prove to Mr. Andrew Baker. After his comments, he's coming at me publicly and in front of millions and millions of people. That's, I got something to say. His confidence to skill ratio is a little bit skewed, but he's a good player. If he put more time into it, he could be a great player, but he doesn't. He's too busy with, having a house. Historically, we started off as enemies on the soccer field, and I think it's pretty obvious who got the better end of that. Then we gradually became best friends over time for a while, and then I moved after college to Madison, Wisconsin. Kevin kind of filled the surrogate Eric role, and Kevin and Andrew have bonded. He promised to visit in Korea. He didn't come. Promised to visit in Madison. Never came. I'd say our relationship's on the downturn. There's no denying that.
As Eric and Kevin both make their way to the driving range for the first time in a long, long time, the two reflect on Andrew Baker's guarantee of another championship.
Baker's played in one Tundra. That's one good game. And he was playing with Bob Hungarter, who got some strokes, and Bob Hungarter played out of his mind.
I think they have a lot of pressure. There's going to be a lot of cameras out there. I can't see them winning again.
I think they're going to play together again this year. I expect nothing but a last place finish from them.
As the doors to their dreams open bright, Eric takes time to make sure his gear is in check.
It's for high performance. You can't, if you try to wear them when you're not playing sports, it's not a good idea.
His first 4 shots prove troublesome, as the spots on his club show 4 different locations.
Oh my gosh.
After a year spent in Korea with no golf, even the simplest of tasks, like teeing up a golf ball, remains very difficult. But slowly and surely, his swing returns to him, and Eric's mind can go back to focusing on the challenging opponents ahead.
Gary Brown, I think, is one to worry about just due to his fitness levels. Around hole 27 or 28, you're going to see a lot of people struggling, but Gary won't be one of them, at least physically. Score-wise, he'll probably struggle quite a bit.
Andrew Baker is blaming me for this, but he's the one that took the phone and told Gary Brown the wrong date. I'm not sure if he thought that was the correct date or if he knew that Gary Brown was a threat, and so he told him the wrong date. Because Gary Brown, he can hit a long ball, and he's fit, and he takes a lot of amino acids.
Mike Turner, his name hasn't come up enough. One of the more solid players in the county. Steve Brenner's a wild card. He is married now, which I don't think is really good for anyone's golf game. I know that him and AJ teamed up recently to win some sort of Four Seasons event.
Where I used to be right here, and right now.
As the brothers' golf swings start to sync together, we are reminded that the Gossaruds are field players and that their all-star games can return to them at any moment in time.
AJ Iannello, I think his long iron play, I don't think it's a secret to anyone in the golf world. Brixton Albert is a solid player. He puts a lot of hard work in.
Brixton or AJ, I might even, hey kitty. I'd also like to pair with someone who's kind of philosophical. Someone who can, so maybe Jay Ingram, you know, Zen master. I could keep my mind on straight, keep me focused.
Jay Ingram, you know, he's got the mental game. Maybe not within 4 feet putting, but he's written some books on golf, so I don't really know if that means anything, but he's an author. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Eric decides to take off his top layer to start getting used to the frigid conditions that the Fundra might bring. While Kevin reflects on who his optimal partner might be.
I want to be with Eric, Eric Gosser, my brother. I think if I can just get a partner who hits a little bit longer off the tee, is a good putter, we can definitely pull ahead in the scramble.
The brothers even take the time to tape and analyze video of each other's swings. With his form returned and his confidence regained, Eric decides to go back home with Kevin for some much-needed rest and relaxation. A romantic reality show like The Bachelor provides these two brothers the perfect opportunity to reconnect after a full year apart.
Where you from, Jackie? I love golf and I love The Bachelor. And I do both watch The Bachelor and play golf with complete intensity, complete focus. I actually write down all of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette's names when the season first comes out, and I put them on my wall. And I take down one after each episode. The Bachelor, oh my gosh, I'm hoping Desiree. She's so pretty. She's so pretty, and she has that X factor.
As great of a television program that The Bachelor is, Eric can only handle so much due to sheer exhaustion and the jet lag of traveling across the world.
Sorry.
He passes into a deep, deep slumber in his parents' home.
People think that at the age of 26 you should be moving out or getting married or buying a car. If I want to see my mom, I just yell through the golf ball room and she'll come bring me food. So in many ways I think I'm living the dream.
As Eric dreams of Fundra glory and triumph, his other house roommates stay as active as ever.
Do we have any fish?
He just died.
Alright, the fish are dead. Rabbit, 3 cats, maybe a hermit crab, no fish, 2 dogs, 1 Nolan.
While the animals play, Kevin mentally prepares.
I went down to the PGA show in Florida mainly to practice. I got to meet with Chichi Rodriguez. We did a lot of training and stuff. The most challenging conditions at Four Seasons are resisting a third Terry dog after the turn. A Terry dog is something that only Terry Morton can make. It's cheese wrapped around a hot dog, and she heats it up for a certain amount of time. And I know they're going to be out there. I know I'm going to have to resist. I might even talk to my partner before and just be like, hey, listen, I have a problem. This is a problem. This is something that I'm dealing with. It's something that I've been trying to fix. I'm not sure if I can resist. If I can, I need to take a penalty. Please bear with me. Know that we're still a team. I'm still trying my best. So that's going to be probably the toughest part. In terms of the golf course, there are a couple tough holes.
Eric continues his slumber while envisioning the certain secrets of a very powerful drink.
Tom Gossard makes this performance-enhancing juice. 4 primary ingredients. There's other secret ingredients he won't tell us. Even though I'm his son, he won't tell me. I'm not sure. exactly what this is, but it was definitely purchased online. Napolea? Majestic Earth. This guy. How can you not buy it? He actually looks like my dad before he started drinking this. A Sozo. Coffee berry. So you put all that together and you make nana juice. Now I don't know what this stuff is on the bottom. That's part of the secret ingredients, but I don't ask questions. I just drink it. It makes my life better. The inaugural year was meant to be 36 holes, but I think Derek Garman was in significant danger of having a heart-related ailment kick in on about the 32nd hole, so we decided to call it. The Fundra's about survival of the fittest. Every day I wake up and I put these medals on, put them around my neck, and then I take a nice look at my trophies, and you'll notice that there's one missing, and it's the Matt Gossrud traveling 1986 Pee Wee baseball sportsmanship trophy, and it means a lot to not have that. It does.
If the brothers want to win back the family trophy from Andrew Baker, they must show no fear in the face of the Fundra.
I'm not sure who's going to win. I'm not as bold as Andrew. I'm not going to promise a victory, but I will promise that Dave Fuchs will get 4th place.
Sleep now, Eric. You're gonna need it. The 2013 Arctic Fundra is 2 days away.